Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning.
Morning viewers, welcome to Bormio in Italy. Arrived yesterday about 5 o'clock, settled in, had a walk around and a cocktail, which was really nice, at the Mozart Cafe. So if you're ever in Bormio, try for that one, it's quite nice. Nice selection of cocktails. And then it was a bit rainy, so we came back to the hotel and had a really nice meal in the evening. So that was last night. So what's planned for today and what have we done so far? Up to the day 9, which is day 9 of our travels. Let's go to the map and I'll show you. Okay, so yesterday we set off from Cortina, which is hosting, as well as Milan, I think it's hosting the 2026 Winter Olympics. We headed off on this route via Bolzano and then Murano, and then pop down into here where we are, number 8, which is Bormio, I should say. And what did we do yesterday? So we did the Passo Valsagaro, something like that anyway. And then Passo Bordoi, which was nice, and the Passo Carezza. And as I said, we went via Bolzano, and then we came across a dam, which is on the video, which is amazing, and that's at Toll, which is really impressive. And then after that, we couldn't do all the Stelvio because it was blocked, so we did the Umbrel Pass and then the bottom end of the Stelvio, arriving in Bormio. Okay, so back to the map. From here, we're going to go off the map a little bit, come around, do a few passes all the way down here, hitting Lake Garda on the, I suppose, coming down that side on the right side, and then stopping just by a little hotel in Lake Garda. Okay, so planned route today. We're going to have to miss a lot off because some of the passes, high passes, are closed, but we are doing through Passo Tonale. We skied there, that's lovely. And then the Strada del Foro road, which is really impressive because it's this little loop here, which goes off around a gorge valley and then comes back. So that's good. We're going to watch that one, and you'll see it with us. Okay. So a little bit convoluted, but that's the way you go. Sometimes you have to do an alternative route because the passes are all closed, because I think the Stelvio, it's the first time in 5 years it hasn't opened at the beginning of June. Yeah, picked a really good year for that one, but there you go. It is what it is. Nature is one of those things, right? You can't predict it, it just happens, but that's the wonders of travel. Okay, so join us on the ride and we'll speak to you soon. Okay, so we've just replenished our fuel and we are now heading out on our 9th day of travel, and as you can see, wonderful vistas, and the weather today is supposed to be absolutely spot on, so no more rain, well, not for the time being anyway. So just leaving Bormio and heading for our first pass across around that mountain up the top. Yeah, amazing. So if you are coming to Bormio, the hotel we stayed at last night was the San Antonio. No, hang on a minute, that was the pass. Yeah, San Antonio was the pass. The hotel was the San Lorenzo Hotel in Bormio. San Lorenzo Hotel in Bormio. The room was €108 and the service was exceptional and the room was gorgeous. So I highly recommend it if you come to Bormio in Italy. A la carte food last night, free parking, which is secure down and below. It's all perfect. Yeah, really good. Compared to, unfortunately, to Cortina, where we paid about 180 and it was awful. So, you know, sometimes you can do all the research and look at all the reviews, but you don't actually know until you get there. All the reviews for the Cortina hotel was really good, but actually it was not very nice at all. Okay, so I'll just give you a look where we're, what we've got around us. Absolutely wonderful. Play some music now. Okay, so we've hit our first pass, or certainly going uphill from off the main Via Gambinelli. And looking at the sat nav, we've got some windies ahead of us, some switchbacks. We are the Aprica, whether that's a pass or not, I don't know. Yeah, the Passo Aprica. Yeah, he's letting us go past. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. It's very kind of him. Yeah, I don't really want to be going that slow, do you? Yeah, it's really quite picturesque, really, going through the trees. We haven't really had trees to any great extent, have we? But this looks lovely. And the sun makes it a big difference, doesn't it? Can't really enjoy the passes when you're struggling in the rain. It's not necessarily the grip of the tyres, it's where you can't actually see where you're going. That always is a little bit of a worry. Steaming up. So much for pin lock. Brand new visor. Steamed up on his first attempt. Obviously user error, because I must have fitted it with a little bit of a gap, I don't know. So we reached the top of the pass and we're now in Aprica, which is a ski destination, so there's a lot of ski schools and ski rental. Not sure whereabouts the slopes are, but yeah, quite a buzzing little town, big town. There you go, Aprica. Where are we now? Just heading for Passatanelli. There you go, Pontagna, Timu, or Temu, I don't know. We were just saying it's like the website Timu, isn't it? That was a sluice part, do you remember that, on the Ponte di Legno? As we sluice down, you can then get that cable car there. That's that one. I remember that little cabin there. That was the halfway point where you got the cable car across to Ponte di Legno, wasn't it? Then you see on the right hand side is the glacier. top of the mountain. It's hard to imagine how the fact that we skied down that. It looks a bit more daunting in the summer than it does in the winter. How weird. You can see the cable car right up to the top. Yeah, that's it. So all of that down there is was that blue run all the way down, following the cable car, wasn't it? Amazing. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? You just can't. And of course, all the crossover is at the top. When we were on the cable going, I must remember in these buildings looking out. Because this one was derelict and needs a lot of work done on it. And we were talking about how much it would cost to do that one up. There you go. And there should be a car, as you go round, there's a car park area where everyone stops. There you go, car park on the left. Yeah, it's very cool sort of coming back to a place where you've skied and then looking at the difference. It really is cool. There you go. We've stopped up here by the sign. Yep. Yeah, uphill here will be fine. So it will stop. Yeah. Then we're just about to ride into the main street, Paso. Probably go past where we stayed. No, I was going to stop at the ski school at the end. Little cafe near the memorial. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, so as you come into Pasantinelli, just one main street really. And then on the left, this is all the where you learn to ski up and down, which is quite good. And then there's monument to the White Wall there, which features in a previous video. Yeah. we're just going to park over here. Cafe's not open, so have to find somewhere to have a little coffee. Maybe here. Yeah. Well, there's one up here. There used to be one. Just up here on the right. Is there anything open there? Ah, Nico's. That might be open. Let's pop in here. Like you say, sometimes having a conversation about somewhere doesn't really give it any support, does it? Because what am I trying to say? It doesn't do it justice. That's it. You can say, oh wow, look at that, look at that, look at that, but actually sometimes when you're riding it, you just have to take it in. And all the videos and photographs in the world aren't going to replicate what you can actually experience. I think Passo's something like 2,000 feet. So we are sort of dropping quite a lot. I know that's why we skied there, because it is really high, and you're always guaranteed snow. It's weird seeing it without the snow down. It's just like well, just devoid of life, isn't it? I mean, come the winter, it's buzzing. So we've now started to climb the Via del Pro del Pan. Excuse my Italian, that's what it says on the sat-nav. And funny, we just turned off the main and there was a competition by giant, lots of mountain bikers, so the mountains are going to be full of mountain bikers this afternoon. The hills are alive with two wheels, not music. But this, I think, is the start of one of the passes that we're going to go around a gorge. Is that right, Anne? Okay. Alright, we're heading towards Lake Garda through the mountains. Taking it nice and easy so Anne can check. Well, we got a right turn in about a mile, but yeah, this is quite impressive. Certainly going to take it nice and easy, just in case. No, it's quite narrow, isn't it? But it's just about taking in the scenery as well, so it's just us on the road. Us, the bikes and the road. Rhaetian. Amazing, never ceases to amaze me. They just build these sort of houses there. Yeah, I know. There's quite a few of them, so they're almost purpose built, aren't they? Yeah, I know, it's strange, isn't it? Mind you, the town isn't that far away, so I suppose just, you know, yeah. They all are very samey, aren't they? People have got to live somewhere. Hotel Costa Rhaetian, so it's a hotel. Well, doesn't look like it's... what are we doing, fella? That was a hotel. Sort of so old, aren't they? They're just tree lines are beautiful. Yeah. Oh, look at that. There's a view. That really does make me smile. Well, unfortunately, Strada della Porta was closed, and so we are now 9 miles away from the hotel, which is a shame really, because we wanted it. But when we got to the right turn, there's a big sign saying it all closed off, and we weren't the only ones, because we seemed to be joined by a lot of motorcyclists who were all following their sat navs. And yeah, well, it is what it is. We double checked, and yeah, fortunately it's closed for whatever reason. Probably too popular, and it is a one-way system though, so they have to use traffic light system. Anyway, still got this though, haven't we? Still got this. Yeah, you know, hardly disappointing, is it? Although it's picking up, doesn't it? It's amazing actually, the increase in traffic. So come June, obviously the weather gets better and everyone comes down to the lake. Been a good day though on the bikes. We've just about everything. We've gone from about 2,500 metres up into Passo Tonale, and then headed down into the valley, and now we're here by the Lake Garda. Hence why we called our little tour Mountains and Lakes. Had some good runs today though, some really good passes as well. And we found that ski resort, Madonna di Campagno. I'm going to have a look at that, because it looked massive, and not one that I've come across. Anyway. So if you've enjoyed this particular episode, give me a thumbs up, and maybe subscribe, because we've got a few more to go. We're only in day 9 of a 16-day tour, and yeah, I'm sure there's going to be lots more beautiful vistas, and lots more fun on the bike. So sign off now, and I shall speak to you in the next episode.